Definitely, it is the morning show. Father Diamond, Dr. Sexy, and each and every morning. Right here, so from 6 until 10. Then we continue on the internet where you can listen and join in same way. Logging on to the website, linkupradio.com. That's linkupradio.com. And you can also watch us live in studios by clicking on the Ustream link when you log on to the website, linkupradio.com. Or you can listen on your phone by dialing 832-999-5465, 832-999-5465, and the phone lines are open 877-320-5465, 877-320-5465. And topic this morning: would you classify yourself as an African even though you weren't born there? You know what I mean? You never been there. Your mother never did it. Your mother never born there. Your grandmother never born there. If you're a mother before, I never born there. Like you know, would you still consider yourself an African? How do you identify yourself? 877-320-5465. Let's go back to the phone lines. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good morning, my dear.
I'm agreeing with Sexy this morning. I'm a Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica. And even when I was in Jamaica, people didn't think I looked Jamaican. And then coming to the United States, there are people here who look at me, and as soon as I say I'm Jamaican, like, what? You're lying. And then they have to grill me to realize that I'm a Jamaican. Like, oh, yeah, right, you're Jamaican. But also, too, there's also a movie called In My Country with Samuel L. Jackson. And if you, as a Jamaican, go to Africa, Africans don't look at you as Jamaican. They're like, yeah, you're black, but you're not African. So they don't accept you in the country. And for me, as a Jamaican, going back to Jamaica, I don't check that little box where it says, are you American or Jamaican? Because I'm over here, people look at me and they look at me as black. But they won't, when it gets down to it, they don't call me African American. They call me Jamaican. But if I go to Jamaica and I pull out the blue passport, Jamaicans don't call me Jamaicans. They say I'm an American.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, I'm Jamaican.
So you're a girl without a home. You're a girl without a home.
you know, so where do you fit in? So I just say I'm a human being, so that is what it is. I just leave it at that. So I'm agreeing with you. You identify yourself as, our ancestors were from Africa, but I don't know what to be like to be an African. You go to Africa saying you're African, they're not going to accept you. They will not accept you. So people going around getting all upset about you're African. No.
Calm down.
Thank you so much, all right?
Thanks for your call, love.
Have a good day.
All right. 877-320-5465. We'll take our next one. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning to the king and queen.
Bible man in the building. What going on, sir?
Love?
Yes, good morning, princess. I agree with you, but at the same time, I'm going to tell you who you are, okay? I agree with you.
You're going to tell me who I am.
Yeah,
okay.
he's going to identify you for yourself.
Okay, let's hear this.
Right, okay, I agree with you because that's what we were taught by Jesse Jackson called African American, that crap, right? Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can hear me good?
Yeah, man, loud and clear.
I was in Ghana about 9 months ago, right? And then I was there studying the history of the Ashanti. I was doing some research. And this African woman asked me, why are blacks in America and people from other Caribbean call us African American, African West Indian? So I said, well, maybe because they don't know the history. This woman turned to me and told me that blacks that comes to African those are sham children. So
Your service kind of get terrible.
Yeah, go on.
The more you talk, the worse you sound. I don't know if you're moving around or something, but try to slow down because I can barely make out what you're saying.
Okay, you hear me now?
No, it's even worse. It's really distorted.
Okay, all right. Maybe try call back, all right?
Yeah, all right. Try call back because it's getting very distorted.
Yeah.
All right.
Try next one. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, man, you're live. Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Oh, morning.
Morning.
I think you're right, Sexian, that you can only identify yourself from where you were born. What's behind you accounts for that time, and by identifying yourself will help those that will be coming in front of you. So that's just my thing, and I appreciate what you say.
All right.
All right, sir.
Okay, thank you. 877-320-5465. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. How you
Morning.
doing?
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Should put you on hold?
Oh,
hold
somebody
on.
else.
Mr. Say, wait.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning. This is in response to the question about being African.
Sure,
Yeah, man,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
How I see it is Jamaica is like nationality. See, countries are nationalities. But in the nationality, you have different races. So black people typically identify themselves with being African. So it's proper to say yes. If you're black, you're African. And
So
you can be
I can
also-
ask you a question, sir.
Yes.
A white woman from South Africa is what?
The man from South Africa, he's you mean the guy who's on
No,
on the
a white
trial?
woman. Just a white woman, a random white woman, but she born and raised and grew in South Africa. What's her? Who is she?
Well, if you're white, you're European descendant.
No, sir. I'm
where
asking you a
you're born is
question.
your nationality.
Answer my question, sir. I said, let me ask you again, maybe you never understand me. This lady, her name is Sarah. She come from South Africa and she white. What is her nationality?
Her nationality is South African.
Oh, so she's not African. She's not just South African. Because remember, I say South
Nationality
Africa.
is South African.
Yeah, but remember that
As
South
far as
Africa is.
As far as African race, which is referred to black people, she's not that. She's,
No, that's
South
okay.
African nationality.
Okay. So are you of the impression, sir, that the only indigenous race from Africa is black?
Not necessarily, no, because you have.
So why is
you know,
it that
Arab-
she don't have any claim to say she come from Africa, even though she born and raised and grew there?
Well, where you're born is your nationality, but I mean your race is typically dictated
So
in most cases by-
because she's white, she's automatically European.
she's of European descent.
No, but you tell me, say me African and me not come from Africa. So because she white, then she's European.
Yeah, she's white, she's European, yes, because that's where that race originated from.
It's getting even more complicated. I say what me I say with it, I'm not take my talk, you know. I do not identify
all right,
as
caller.
an African.
Thank you so much. We'll take our next call. 877-320-5465. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Good morning.
Listen now, I'm going to show you Africa for African, whether home or abroad. You understand? No, we could agree with what Section is saying, no, because if people check back in the time, even before Bible man attack, right, in the time of Pangeria, Africa was it was one continent. You understand? Because even the original Americans is not Indians. You understand? There's black people. You understand? So, we can understand what she has said, because when Africa was one, when the whole continent was one and it break off, black people was all over. Black people went with the continent. They went with what island they went with, wherever they went with, they went with. So if she feels she knew the thing is there, then that's cool. But really, she's African still, you know what I mean? Okay.
All right, my boss. Thank you for sharing. All right, pick up yourself. 877-320-5465. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Sebastian. Good morning, Saturday, man.
Morning, my
Good morning,
boss.
good
All right,
morning.
Listen, let people are confused the whole thing. The white race is the Caucasian race. We're the black race, Negro race. If we go somewhere and somebody tells me, I try to identify me as African American, and I should correct them and say, no, me Jamaican. You understand?
African Jamaican.
That's the African Jamaican. Put people in America. Whatever you call a white man, a white man born in America, you're American. White man is American, and the black man is African American.
You're right.
That's
You're
a very
right.
good question.
That's a great point.
You accept that dog. Me Jamaican.
That's a great point. And if you don't think more of Euro-American someday.
You're right. What is it? Euro-American.
Euro-American. Hey.
From Europe, West American, and we black people born in America is African American. And there's some racist tell them, and they accept that. They keep that to themselves.
I hear you, my boss. I hear you.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. 877-320-5465. Link Up Radio. Hello, good morning.
Morning again, Fata. Morning, section.
Morning,
my
morning.
Yeah, man, the man, I can't all about him kind of travel on the road and me I travel to, you know, because first thing, me I agree with section, you know, from Friday, you know, me I agree with section. I'm not sure why, because you know, you see in America now, it's only the black people are born and grow here, them call African American, you know. If them know say a man from Jamaica and say him turn African, him not go say he's African, them not say call him African American. Them all say, well, him come from Jamaica and live in America. You understand? Them all call him a Jamaican American.
A Jamaican.
You see what I mean? Yeah, them now call him African American, you know, because them know say well him come from Jamaica. So it's only the black people are really born here, them call African American. And it's because then I think it's some racist thing really side here, so because maybe them now are really have black people say you know, a part of this country. Yeah, that's what I mean, not for them way, you know. Then the other man know what about the Chinaman are born in Jamaica. You have to call him Chinaman because he's from the Chinese race, even not from the black race. So you're not going to see a Chinaman and say, well, a black man. You know, you say, I'm a Chinaman because he's from the Chinese race.
No, but sir,
you know?
but sir, with all due respect, you know how offended Asian people are when one of them come from Japan and you call them Chinese? I saw them look close, and then if a man come from Vietnam and you call him Chinese, it vex. And look how close them are. Look how close they are geographically. And if you don't know how to tell them apart, everybody get pulled into the one big Chinese race, which is offensive to them individually. Which is coming back to my point. Them just look at every single black person and say we are all African Americans. If you're in America and you rap somebody and them describe it, them say, yeah man, I see African American, I'm 6 foot tall man there. When you talk to me, you say, what are you talking about? I come from Mozambique. You know what I'm saying? The point is
that's America.
Because as I say, you know, it's only the black people are born here, them say is African American, you know. Them now look when a man from Trinidad, Jamaica and call him African American, you know. Them all where them come from. Trinidad, American, Jamaican, American, and them not even use American, and say Jamaican. Whether you spend most of your lifetime here, you must call you Jamaican same way, Trinidad and same way. Yeah, you see what I mean? So, you know, so there's a lot of racism right there, so people have to break it down and look into, you know, the real positive part of it.
The only part of it that me personally I say is how do you identify yourself, and that is the only challenge me I have, you know, is this whole attitude that because I don't want to call myself an African, it me lose my black card or something, like me not black enough because me no want to say me African. I've never even been to Africa.
And you know, one time a man from I know Ghana come from, I think Nigeria come from. The man tell me said them is the best black people in the world right now. They are black people in this foolishness.
As we continue this morning's topic, 877-320-5465. Link up radio. Hello, good morning.
Yes, President.
Bible man,
morning.
All right. Yes, morning, Princess. I agree with you when they say not African because let me tell you something. But you have to understand, the black people, there's like the black that come to the West Indies as slaves and to America. From the ladies of Ham, they came from the seed of Shem. They are Shemite Hebrew. Now, the thing is this. When you read Hosea chapter 4, verse 6, the Lord says his people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You understand? Now, the blacks that come towards the West Indian Islands and America, they are not African. They came from the seed of Shem. The African came from the seed of Ham. If you read the book of Genesis chapter 10, it shows you that the Israelites, came from the seed of Shem. We're not from Africa. Our homeland is Jerusalem. You understand? So that's what I was trying to explain last week Friday.
Where's Jerusalem located?
Jerusalem is in the center of the earth. Israel is in the south of Africa.
What continent is Jerusalem
what
on?
continent?
You understand? Two different lands.
What continent is Jerusalem on?
Jerusalem is in the center of the earth. It's known as the continent of
Is Jerusalem an island?
Europe. But one of the places is the continent of Asia. It's in the continent of Asia.
So
which is the Middle
Jerusalem
East.
is on the continent of Asia.
Yes, which is the Middle East.
Right.
Africa is a different continent.
So the people them from Jerusalem are Asian?
No. I didn't say Asian. The word Asia comes from the word Asiatic. Okay? That's what the word Asia. Asia was a map maker. It was a planet by the name of Asia. They named the continent after him.
Y'all go too fast, Bible man. Slow down a little bit.
You love too much information on the fire.
I tried. Forget about all of what we are.
You go too fast, man. So, voila. Let me understand what you say. So the people them from Jerusalem, which according to you is a part of the continent of Asia.
Yes.
In the Western words, because in Western words, before all of the Shemites and the Israelites and all the ites, so you're going to tell me about now.
No.
The Western word, in the Western words, somebody from Asia is Asian.
No. The word Asian
right?
came from, it was a black man named by the name of Asia. They named the Middle East after his name. That's what, just like Europa was an Egyptian queen. That's where Europa come from.
So Europa was a person?
Okay? But, well,
Europa was a
I try
person?
to explain to you according to the genealogists with that we are not from the seed of Ham. Ham is the African. We are from the seed of Shemite. Shem is the father of all the children of the Hebrew, not Ham.
So
we're not Africans.
So if we're not African, we're Asian?
No. We are Israelites.
Israelites.
That Israel is in the continent of Asia.
So Israel is on the continent
scholars, you know
of
what I'm saying?
Asia.
Asia was a black man. That's what I'm saying. So Israel and Africa is two different continents.
So
the God of
Israel
Egypt
and
is not in
Africa
Africa. It's known today as the land of Iraq,
But-
Mesopotamia.
Israel look closer to Africa than Asia to me.
That's what I remember. So that's why I ask. You know, I'm getting.
Israel
I'm getting
even look closer
clarity.
to Europe more than even Asia to me.
What's about Virgin?
Now I say Israel looks closer to Africa than even Asia.
Right, you're right. Israel is close to Africa, but it's two separate lands. It's two separate lands. Remember, when Noah divided the earth, it wasn't such land as Africa. It was a thing called Berlin Conference is the one that split those lands up. But Africa was named after a Roman general, Afar. It was a title that gave to him because he conquered a region called Afar. Remember during the time of war, the Carthaginian War, he conquered a region called Afar, and then later on the Roman gave him the title Africano. Africano are no European that's born in Africa, but they are saying as known as European, which is the case from the seed of Esau. You understand?
No,
So
I
no
don't
such a land of
understand.
Africa. It's no one known in the Bible as the land of Ham.
No, Bible man. No,
Yeah, princess.
no, I don't understand.
Okay, what I'm saying is the blacks that came to America and to the West Indies, they are not African. They are Israelites. They were fled into Africa in 70 AD, and then later on we were fled in parts like Ghana. We know about the Ashanti. They were not African people. They were Israelites. And when you read the Bible, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 1, the Lord says you're not supposed to marry the African because they're not your people. They're not your people. I don't deal with my children would not marry the Africans to save their life because that's not their people.
So,
You understand?
So who's
We're
the
separating those
African?
people.
Bible man. Who's the African?
Go ahead, princess.
Who's the African?
What you said?
Who is the African?
African people are those that came from the seed of Ham.
Yeah.
Ham.
How do you
Those are the
identify
Hamites.
them?
Yeah, how do you?
How do you identify them?
Because how do we identify them?
Yes.
To their forefather, the genealogy. Because
Yeah,
you
but-
got to go by your
alright,
genealogy.
but-
When you know, that's why you take on your father last
How do
name.
I look on Fata and know if he's Ham or Shem?
Because you have to trace his forefather genealogy.
No, but
So
I'm
if you are
saying-
your great-great-great-great-grandfather, if your great-great-great-grandfather are Israelite, then you're from a seed of, you're from a tribe of Benjamin. You are Benjamin.
Sir,
So
sir,
if-
I
the
don't
reason
know-
why-
I don't know my
listen,
great-great-grandfather
The reason why
come
that
from,
our
sir.
people don't know the history?
So Bible man, what I'm trying to understand, it has nothing to do with the location that you're from.
No, it has to do with the genealogy of your father. That's what I say, the generation.
Bible
The word
man.
Yeah,
Man, you say your daughter can
Yeah.
marry an African. Whenever your daughter introduces you to a new boyfriend, you ask him for him genealogy report.
What you say?
When your daughter introduces you to a new man that she into, you ask him for him genealogy report.
Yes. Because first of all, look, listen, we go by genealogy. When you read the Bible, that's why Princess, you take on your father's last name, right? You take on your father's last
Sir,
name, but
sir,
the only name we have
Bible man, I can
came
tell you something.
from slavery, right?
Bible man, I can tell you something.
Right.
I don't know my genealogy report, but I will tell you something.
But Princess,
Hold on, I tell you something.
I know you-
Put Bible man power. Put Bible man power. Hold on the Bible man. Put him power. Put him power. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Put him power. Put him power, Shabba. Yeah,
Bible
go
man,
ahead.
what I say is, my last name is Weeks, and outside of the people that I'm immediately related to, I don't know anybody else named Weeks personally. But when I go online and I search for people named Weeks, are some white people. My father is a brown man. My mother is a brown woman and she have little mixture in her. I don't know she mixed with. But all I know is, based on my last name, I see some people online on Facebook and them something there, named Weeks, and them lily white.
On, 4 lines are open, 877-320-5465. If you're just joining us, I'm going to ask Dr. Sexy and to reiterate the topic this morning and what we are talking about, all right?
Actually, this morning topic is a little continuation from Friday. About the last couple of minutes of the show on Friday, I think it was Bible Man who called in, talking about history as he normally do. Talking about some history where black people are concerned and how black people and them identity and all these kind of things. And I just wanted to let everybody know this morning that when it comes to my identity, I do not identify myself as African. I'm a black woman, proudly so, black woman. And my identity is not wrapped up only in the color of my skin. That's a part of who I am, but it's not the only part of who I am. And I said that to say that when it comes to this idea, because I've been told all my life, if I'm black, I'm African, I need to say I'm African. As a matter of fact, more than once I've heard persons call this very show and say that, they don't agree with people identifying themselves as Jamaican or Trinidadian or Bajan or whatever. That don't have anything to do with who you are. You really are African. As long as you're a person, as long as you're a black person, you're African. And I don't identify myself that way, personally. But this is how me personally feel. I say on behalf of all black people, you must know, I'm speaking of how I identify myself, and I don't identify myself as an African. I don't identify as an African. I'm sure if you take me and put me in Africa, I'll be jonesing to come back to Jamaica, right? I'm just saying. Personally, for me.
What is your thoughts?
Yeah, but some people identify them African, and to the point to them skip over where them come from and all that and say them come from Africa. I'm saying to return to somewhere means you would have had to be there before. I have not been to Africa. So if somebody tell me to go home, I wouldn't say my home is in Africa.
There you go. 877-320-5465. I go take some calls. Link up radio. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, brother. You're putting my water.
Oh, yes.
Man. So, like I was telling the princess, right? A prime example, right? She says she a Jamaican. We know that Jamaica is an Arawak word called word Aramaica. Before, when Columbus came there, right, he called it Aramaica, which means from the word Jamaica. That's where Jamaica come from, which means land of water. Now, before black come to Jamaica as slave, right? It was a Taino Indian that was in the land now. Okay, the land was called Mount Zion. Anybody who history knows that the original name for Jamaica was Mount Zion. Why they call it Mount Zion? Because the Arawak Indian, they know they're descended from the 12 tribe of Israel. You understand? So what I'm trying to explain, you hear me now?
Yeah, but we're here, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to tell you that the blacks that Columbus bring to Jamaica, they were Benjamites. The purpose Columbus bring them back to Jamaica, they were Hebrew interpreter. Everybody look up Louis de Terrain. Louis de Terrain was a Benjamite. We're known as a so-called Jamaican them. You understand? They descended from the tribe of Benjamin. So the original people of Jamaica was the Arawak Indian. Later on, they were called Taino Indian to separate themselves from the Carib Indian. They were known today as the Puerto Rican. I'm not talking about Puerto Rican looking like European. I'm talking about a dark-skinned Puerto Rican known as the Taino. So now I agree with Sexy and that you're not no African, because the African people, they came from the seed of Ham. Now, when I tell the sister that I went to Ghana 9 months ago, African woman looked at me and said, asked me, why black people in America are West Indian people call them African American and they're not African? So I said, where they come from? Just say, yeah, what she gonna say. She said, those people are the children of Israel. They're from the lost tribes. So everybody know them history away from black people. Why we call ourselves African America or West Indian? West means backward, Indian means savage. We're not no West Indian. Those were the name the conquistador label us as Jamaican or West Indian people. You understand? Our forefather are Israelites.
All right, well, man, thank you so much, boss. Respect for that little history stuff. Then we could try to take some more calls, though. Link up radio. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right. Yeah, Shelly Ann, I spoke a little bit earlier. I was the first caller. And I believe you took my understanding as far as saying that my mother's from Trinidad and my father's from Jamaica, and I'm from here. I'm from America, right? Mm-hmm. What I'm saying to you is I accept my mother being from Trinidad. I accept the culture. I accept my father's culture, and I accept me being born where you would call it foreign. But what I'm saying is, their nationality is their nationality. But what I'm taught and learned, not just being they're black, she's black from Trinidad, he's black from Jamaica, I'm black from America. Our history, being black people, is based on coming from Africa. Being our people before us is from Africa. Now, Shalia, you stated clearly that you're just identifying yourself as a Jamaican, and you want people to understand that. And that's okay, and it's your opinion just as much as what I'm saying. I believe people from Jamaica, people from Trinidad, people from all over, because Marcus Garvey, as a Jamaican, brought this awareness to us that once you're black, your history is Africa. So I'm just stating that, but I am defending Trinidad as far as my mother coming from there. I'm defending the people from Guyanese. I'm defending people from Jamaica. But when we have to identify ourselves as black people, you have to look into that history. Now, if you're going to say at this point, listen, I want everyone to know I'm born in Jamaica, I'm from Jamaica, and that's that.
Sir, you just said we have to identify ourselves as black people. Nobody has no issues about that. We are doing that. But are we Africans? That's the question.
Yes, we're Africans. We're descendants from Africa. We are. That's my opinion. Father, straight.
Yeah, but
if young people,
and also, but
born
sir,
today,
what do you?
people born today, Fatah, and they don't even want to think about why the color of their skin is the way it is.
Why is the color of our skin the way it is?
I'm American, and that's that.
Sir,
yep.
Sir, why is the color of your skin the way it is?
Say that again.
Why is the color of your skin the way it is?
Why is the color of my skin important?
You just said that if
why is the color of your skin the way it is?
Yeah, you just said that if young people don't understand why the color of their skin is the way it is, then they're in trouble. Why is the color of your skin the way it is?
Because as a black person, I'm from a black parent, which is from Jamaica, and as far as where their elders come from, it's going back to Africa.
No, so what about somebody who's of a lighter complexion? Why is the color of their skin the way it is?
Well, that's why growing up, besides accepting our nationality, as far as being a Trinidadian or Jamaican or an American, we learn history, and people of color also have a background that's descending from Africa. Yes, they're Puerto Ricans.
Yes, but why is I hear all of that, sir, but you're not answering the question. Why is the color of your skin the way it is?
Because of my descendants from Africa.
Because of your descendants from Africa? That's why the color of your skin the way it is?
That's why I'm a black man, yes. I'm wrong. I'm not. You could explain to me. You could ask me questions.
Listen. I am just asking you something based on what you said. Your statement is, if young people, I don't know why this always come back to young people, if young people don't understand the reason why the color of their skin, why the color of their skin is the way it is, them in trouble. I'm asking you that question, and it doesn't seem like you know the answer either. Why is the color of the skin the color of my skin the way it is? Because my parents' genes mix, and the fact that I'm in a sun all day. If you put right now, I have like a caramel color complexion. When we're in a sun for a while, I go darker than this. When me in a cold weather, me look like a dundus. So the color of the skin, why my color of skin the way it is right now, is partly my genes and my environment. Now, I don't know what you meant in your statement when you say why the color of their skin is the way it is. And this is my point, If this thing where we're trying to use somebody's skin color to determine who they are, that is a part of the problem. My color, my skin is not the only thing that describes me. That's a part of who I am. It's not the end all and be all of who I am. It's a part of the whole.
Okay.
Color of my skin don't stop there. Me don't stop at my skin color.
Well, that's fine, and you're making that clear as far as your opinion to the public, that you want everyone to know you're a Jamaican, and that's that. But what I'm saying is, younger people who are going to be born in America, younger people who's going to be born in these islands, younger people who's going to be born anywhere, not even based on the color of their skin. They could be light, they could be whatever, right? There's still something that they need to know and understand, which is history. To know exactly where they're from.
No, but it
And
sounds
that's
to me.
just my opinion, Shelly. And
No,
just like yours, I'm saying we're Africans.
disputing your opinion, sir. I'm not disputing your opinion. I'm just speaking to the things that you're saying. You made a statement. You said that people need to understand why the color of their skin is the way it is. That's what we're talking about right now. And I'm saying, based on what you responded to me, it seems like you don't understand why the color of your skin is the way it is either.
No, well, my mother and father is black. Now, if young people see it like you see it and say, you know, I'm born in America, I'm just an American. They have no history or no knowledge. You're just giving your nationality, and that's a law.
You are also misunderstanding what I am saying. I am saying very clearly that my identity does not stop there. That is what I am saying. I'm saying I am complex. All of who I am is not tied up.
According to the world, it does.
With my color and all of these other things. Don't try marginalize me in this little box. Of who you think I should be.
Thank you so much. We have to run and take that break here. Thank you so much, boy. I tell you, just leave it.